Well, it's always interesting seeing how your country and cultures within your country, customs within your country, communities within your own country are perceived by other people. Barnsley, for whatever reason, doesn't have an amazing reputation as being a great place to go. It's been very interesting to watch both the volunteers from the UK interacting with it because of their preconceived perceptions about how it was, and also the Mozambicans who didn't have any perceptions.
One part of me is gone, you know, and I'm like, oh, it's like a culture shock. I realize, and okay, I start to saw the difference in a positive way. I start to like this culture and appreciate the good thing they have got here.
UK volunteers or anybody that is from Europe expect the worst from Africa. They think that they'll walk in the street and then they'll have a lion passing or something like that. And the Mozambican volunteers, you know, they're still in their country. Well, we had a lot of volunteers from Maputo, which is the capital city. And going to a small village or a rural community, they expect to have the same type of life that they have in their houses. You have this expectation, or you have this expectation, and then when you get there, like, wow, this is not really as I thought.
Obviously, when you imagine something, you imagine, oh, it's going to be difficult. You don't know exactly in what respects it's going to be difficult. You don't know exactly what you're going to struggle with. You think, oh, I will have some difficult moments. I will have some really depressing, upsetting moments. But you don't know what form they're going to take. And they still surprise you. They still shock you.
One of the biggest challenges we've had is to bring the two halves of the team together. So you got a group of Mozambicans and a group of British people. Naturally, it's much easier to spend time with people from your own country and your own culture. But that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make them come together and to realise that actually sometimes that effort is really worth making.
I came out with this idea of having dates. Every day you get a chance to meet and chat in a very social and informal environment with each member of the team. They realize that there's still a lot of things that they can learn from each other.
There's quite a lot of sort of structured opportunities for reflection, both on a group level and an individual level, and I think that really helps. Because the guys, they're learning a lot, and sometimes when we ask them, for example, in our first supervision ever, we said, what have you learned? And this is someone who's been in a country completely different from their own for 6 weeks, you know, doing things that they've never done before. And they said, oh, I'm not sure. Well, you know, that's why the reflection side of things is really good, and it helps them to put into words and to start thinking about things in a more structured way.
I never really stopped learning, never. And that was in a way a surprise, because I think when you get to a certain stage in your life, not that I'm really old, but I think, okay, this is who I am, I'm going to live with myself now, move on through my life being myself, and if people don't like it, fine, they can lump it. And this has put all that into doubt now, this programme.
It's me. The best thing is me, because I change a lot. Like I change, I grow as a person. I've got a lot of knowledge. I'm more intelligent now. I feel glad because like, oh God, I did it. I'm strong, and it's like, for me, like it's the best thing happened.
Because sometimes we think about solutions, they'll come from the government or my next door neighbor. But being in this program, you realize that you can do things, and your small action, it has a big effect in a way that you'll never think.
I wish that everybody had the chance to do something like this, because bringing young people together from different cultures, from different communities, having them work together, having them overcome those challenges is just fantastic to see. I think it's really, really worthwhile, and yeah, there should be more.
So in the name of GX, the name of Mozambique, I'd like to say thank you. And I believe that we'll take all of this knowledge and experience back